So how long have you been married?
5 years.
You've been married 5 years?
Yes.
Okay, what makes you experts on marriage or able to help other people?
So this is probably a question that you would understand as well.
Okay.
We learn from our failures.
Absolutely. Oh,
The
thanks,
truth-
but yes.
I know, no, right? So if you're divorced,
Totally.
and I know
you are the perfect candidate. I'm like, yes, I am. yes. Yes.
at least half of this audience is divorced.
Yes. So what did you learn in your past relationships that you've taken into your current one?
That as a man, I pretty much suck.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Why do men suck?
Because I try to use logic and I didn't understand my wife's emotional language and try to solve problems that way instead of just listening and not fixing and all the things that most men do wrong.
Okay, and what about you?
Well, I think it kind of mirrors what he says. Men have a really unique language. And a lot of what a man is physical, is logical, is very right-brained. And I wasn't really able to respect that. So I was very disrespectful to the men in my life.
Have you saved marriages?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Thousands of them.
Yeah.
Thousands of marriages.
Yeah, because this is not just a TV show. It's also a 20-year ministry.
How do you know if your marriage can be saved or if it's gonzo?
Well, sometimes we look at marriage, especially one of these couples is in the bridezilla here, and we just say, what are these two people doing together?
Yeah.
Because anybody can fall in love, it seems like. But then whether you use the tools and you're able to survive that love, okay, by taking all your knowledge and everything and putting it together, two different things. So some people are just not meant to be together because some people are not meant to be with anybody. They're so screwed up. You can't put them in any marriage and it would be successful.
And how do they know that? They have to just be really honest with themselves, or?
Well, I don't think they can know that. And that's the bad part about it, is that, people that's
see.
really screwed up, they don't look and say, man, I'm really totally screwed up.
Unless they failed and then had the introspect to go, okay, what went wrong there and how much of that was me?
Got
The
it.
people that fail and go, I'm a victim. That was all him. He did me wrong. Da, da, da. If they go there, the chances of that second marriage failing are very, very high.
Are the chances of a second marriage working greater or less? I don't know
Less.
that. Less. So if you've made the
Yeah,
mistake.
78% of the second marriages fail.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you have a marriage quiz.
Yes.
And how does that help people? It basically asks all these different questions and tells you what your percentage of getting divorced is currently. Is
So-
that really accurate, that test?
So you read it and took it, right?
I read it and took it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's just look at your results for a minute, okay?
Okay.
Because you're coming off a hardship type of marriage thing, right, okay?
Right.
If you don't get rid of the bitterness and resentment you have toward your ex, or soon to be ex, you'll be dragging it into your new relationship where you'll also be having a hard time letting go of this stuff, okay? And it'll be like a disease eating into your new relationship.
Right. Well, in general, I think you can't, it doesn't even have to be about relationships. In general, you don't want to carry your stuff. You don't want to wear your story.
Right. And so that's the key to this quiz, is that there are indicators of what stuff are you still carrying.
Got it.
And this
That
quiz
makes
will
sense.
tease that out.
Okay.